Hey everyone, different kind of video today. It's not going to be a PSA return, but it's going to be pretty much my analysis and results from attending one of the shows in my area as a vendor. So I'm going to show you what I acquired, what I'm selling, and what I'm going to submit to PSA. Also, there are some slabs I'm going to keep for my personal collection too, but some I'm just going to resell. So it's kind of cool as a vendor. You get to buy at cheaper prices. You get to pretty much trade in your favor as well. And it's one of the best things about being a vendor. I recently just started doing this, but it's been pretty fun, and I can just show you some of the things I bought and give you some of the kind of what I think about vending, how much I made, and everything. Yeah, so we'll just start off. I did 2 days and I made close to around $4,000 in selling a lot of slabs. A lot of the ones I received from PSA, some I don't keep for my personal collection, and then I just resell, trying to bolster up my collection. I think that's one of the best things about collecting. So this pile here is what I bought, and you can see that I already had some that I priced out. I'm just gonna resell them, and some of the things here I'm gonna submit for PSA. Some of them is like stuff I bought from other vendors, some I bought from people, and other ones are collection buys. And if you didn't know already, 151 did a whole reprint, so I opened up a couple boxes, and then I just wanted to see what it was like opening Japanese products since I've never done it before. And good thing, all the print quality is really good, so you can submit them into grading and have a better variety for different vending opportunities. So let's just go over some of the things I bought. Singles. I thought originally I could grade this, but then when I got back, it wasn't so good, so that's why I'm gonna probably just resell it again. It's still in good shape. I don't think it would hit a 10 because it has some corner dings. Also got a Lugia. This thing is awesome. The alt arts are just doing really well. I would grade it, but I'm not sure if it would 10 because of the off-centering. But still a nice card for anyone to have in their collection. And then I also got a Charizard VMAX. This thing's awesome. One of the better cards out of Champion's Path, and during that whole COVID era, this thing was just ridiculously expensive. Got a Dark War Turtle, BGS 9. This is kind of just like one of those nice cards to own in your collection. It's a legendary collection too. The Firework Holo, they never did this again, so these are very rare and expensive because of that. Next, I also acquired a Blastoise full art. This is from 151. Very awesome card. I do want to keep it for my personal collection, but I'm not really collecting Blastoises anymore. So this one I'll probably just resell. Last one that I'm reselling is Galarian Zapdos V alt art. This is the Road Runner one in PSA 10 as well. Definitely a very cool buy as well. These three I'm actually keeping for my collection. I don't own any of these. I was at the vendors and I saw some were selling for like 170, and I saw another vendor selling it for 140, and I got it down to 130. So very good buy just to keep in the collection. So it's kind of like all my profits I'm reinvesting into my collection and to more cards I can resell. This one I got from someone who traded it to me at raw price, which is nice. Like the raw price is $50 and it's in a 9. I might replace it soon once I get a 10, but yeah, basically just adding it to my collection. Alt art Charizard are awesome, and the art kind of goes hand in hand. I want to get an English one of these, but they are pretty expensive right now, and it's very hard to grade English Scarlet and Violet. Last one, this was kind of like a throw-in. This is pretty cheap, I think. It's like $30 to $40. Just kind of like a nice card to have. I like shiny Mew and Mew. I like collecting Mews, Mewtwo's, and Lugias, so I'm gonna keep this one in my personal collection. I also did a collection buy where one guy came up and offered He just wanted to get the best price for a lot of vintage cards he had in a binder and then a shoebox. And the binder had a lot of hollows, which is definitely something you should look for. And pretty much I acquired this for around $700, plus some other cards I acquired in another collection around the back. But this pile I got for $700, and it includes this Polyrath first edition. I've never gotten a first edition base set before. It's not in the best shape. It'll probably get a PSA 5 at max, but still it'll increase the value, and it's a first edition, right? Like, you can't really go wrong grading any of them, especially even if they're PSA 1s, they're gonna be worth way more than you acquired. So this is the pile I got for $700. Shadowless Ninetales, Raichu, first edition Nidoqueen, a lot of nice base set. Like, these are like very good condition. I want to say light play, moderate play at worst. See, they do have some edge whitening. Good thing no crease on this Charizard, but there is some edge issues. But all of this for $700. It didn't include everything. Like, it has a Charizard, which is nice, but it didn't have a Blastoise or Venusaur. A bunch of jungle. And then lastly, some fossil. And yeah, this is awesome. Like, there's no Gengar, but there's a Moltres, there's a nice Dragonite. This one's maybe MP at worst. And then as you can see, Ditto, Raichu. So all this for $700 plus a bunch of bulk and this nice Polyrath. Definitely a very good buy. There's someone exiting the hobby, it seems, or had some cards but then like opened cards as a kid and then doesn't want them anymore. These ones I bought from another collection a while ago, but these are just like, I'm keeping this as a separate pile because they're all like LP, very nice. I mean, these two are nice, but like all these hollows, most of them are LP. Like these ones are a little weird since they have some printing issues, but yeah, they have some edge issues, but generally like the front of the card looks really nice. That's why I'm just keeping this together. It might form my own base set collection. I do have a full base jungle fossil collection already, but can't hurt to have more. And sometimes people like those collections where you get all three and then you sell in a huge binder, and then I think they can go for 1K to like 1.2. And here are the PSA submissions. So these I've looked at already. They look pretty good. So I mean, some vintage ones I'm just grading to increase the value. I never got a first edition, so it's like, it's very awesome for me, even though it's a Polyrath. But anyways, Houndoom Mew. Some of these I acquired, some I bought from vendors. These Dialgas are taking off. The Suicune too. This one might get a 9, but let's see if we can get a 10. The centering is not the best for this one. And then some of these in the back are the 151 Japanese ones. Just awesome illustration rares, and like these sell all day. They have nice art too, like this Dragonair. It's nice to sell too. Pikachu, Mewtwo, Snorlax. These were the promos that came out of the English 151, but in the Japanese it seems like you have to open it in a pack. And then a bunch of Master Balls. These Master Balls are kind of cool. I think Snorlax might be the most expensive one, but I'm gonna grade all of them. They didn't have any defects on them, and if I get 5 of these, 5 out of 6 as a 10, I'll be happy. And then next, as a vendor, you can also walk around and you can buy from other vendors too. So I was just scoping everything out, finding my Charizards. So you can see that I bought a lot of these. I think all but one, maybe like could 10. If 4 out of 5 comes back as a 10, I'll be really happy. These are just like, Sword and Shield is just awesome for grading. The newest sets, like for Scarlet and Violet, just really suck. Like, once they change the printing process, once they changed to gray borders, it really affected the print quality. Like, they don't feel the same, and the cards don't feel like the Sword and Shield era. So that's why a lot of Sword and Shield things are still my choice to grade. Scarlet and Violet I'm not really touching too much. So yeah, as you know, I love Charizards. these will be nice. Hopefully I get one of these a 10. If not, then it's still nice to have, since this is like one of the most popular Charizards. Here are some Charizard EXs. The only reason why I'm grading them is because I saw a vendor who had a ton of them, like more than 12 of them, and I picked out the best 2. So hopefully I can get one of these as a 10. If both of them can 10, then great. But I just want one of them for my personal collection. And for $50, it's really not too bad. Yeah, and then some of these are the things I just want to keep with the Charizards. It's nice having some sequential stuff. Yeah, these are really cheap right now, and probably getting cheaper because of the reprint, but I don't have these in my collection as 10s, so that's why I'm gonna see if I can grade them and get 10s. So you'll know in probably 1 or 2 months how I do. But I'm pretty much just creating this video and showing you what I'm sending out to PSA. It's definitely really nice just playing around with these sometimes. But yeah, I'm gonna vend probably and try to sell these off and get more cool stuff. But yeah, pretty much that's it. Talk to you all next time, and then we'll probably come back and reveal our grades. Thank you all very much, and see you next time.